In these chapters, I am offering a set of guided reflections on particular periods of Reformed theology as a way to reveal how significant theological themes have influenced the ways that liturgical practices have been articulated and enacted. My main focus is on primary material, especially Reformed liturgies and confessions. Along the way, I include key insights from significant Reformed theological figures, Schleiermacher, Barth, Moltmann, as well as recent literature, particularly in relationship to the role of Scripture and the sacraments in the Reformed tradition. The purpose of these reflections is to point to something that I believe is so obvious that we often take it for granted, namely, that our theological presuppositions and perspectives often provide the groundwork for liturgical developments and in many cases dictate the ways in which our liturgies are constructed and embodied. This is neither a surprising or radical thesis, but I aim to reveal ways that it has at times led to ritual confusion in our liturgical texts and practices. While this book is structured around the particularities of Reformed theology, I hope that ecumenical listeners discover the ways in which their own liturgical traditions share similar tendencies. In Part 1, I examine the legacy of John Calvin, whose theological work and pastoral leadership provided the foundation for the emergence of Reformed theology as a distinct approach, theologically, ecclesiastically, and liturgically. My interest is to underscore the ways in which Calvin's theological distinctives dictated and controlled the radical liturgical practices that were central to the Reformed Church in Geneva, and were exported and embodied in the development of the Reformed movement as it took root and grew in other parts of Europe.